What's up, everybody? We are back. We're on 12.3.3. Today we're going to go into assertive, put on minimal lane changes, and we are en route to Sam's Club. It's going to be about a 5.7 mile drive, about 14 minutes. We will be possibly changing some of the route up here a little bit to do some more turns here in the city streets. We'll see how she does. So one thing I've noticed is the snappiness to add in the new destination. Another thing I've noticed is if you press on the screen shortly after the navigation, sometimes it goes back to north quicker. I still think it's a bug introduced, because before, when you enter the navigation, about 2 or 3 seconds, it would go right back into this follow mode. Navigate to Sam's Club. Routes in, we're still going straight. Let's go ahead and add in a destination over here. Yeah, so on the drive to where I'm at right now, I was actually on chill and no minimal lane changes, and it was super slow. I mean, already on assertive it's kind of slow. I also have the auto set speed currently set on off, automatic set speed offset. That way we can control it. I do have it set for 15% over the speed limit. Now I'm curious what's going to happen as soon as we get to our destination here. Since we added a stop, I'm wondering if we're going to pull in and then pull back out. Let's see what happens. Usually I would just cancel it and reroute at this point. Now beta's still in full control. We're doing 24 and a 25 with the max speed set at 29. It's almost there as a guideline now, because FSD is kind of modulating the speed. All right, we're at the stop. I cannot see on either other side. All right, now I can see, and we're clear on both sides. Inching over. I don't mind the slow speed on these back streets here. There is a lot of trees, and although, I mean, we could definitely do 25 back here. Alright, so we're getting close to the destination. And I just want to try this for one stop. See if it keeps us going on route or if we have to press anything. So it does say autopilot navigation complete. We're kind of slowing down for this person walking a dog, and I think they got a little scared, hesitant by that. They just want to be walking their dog. Alright, so it is pulling in. And autopilot navigation complete. Let's see what happens. Does it reroute us to the next destination? All right, it pulled us over on the side of the street. Complete stop. Press accelerator, press to keep going, it says. And I did. So maybe that's what you have to do. When you get to the destination, just press the accelerator and it'll continue on the trip. Let's see though. Very slow. It's kind of pulling up right to that dot again. Now if it pulls out, we're definitely on our way. I can't see side traffic either direction. We're completely stopped. I'm going to give it that accelerator press. And then off. I'm going to give it another accelerator press and then off. Alright, there we go. And let's see if it highlights blue again. So it doesn't, okay, well, no, it doesn't look like it's rerouting us. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the right blinker. Navigate to Sam's Club. Usually it's not this difficult, but I am kind of testing it out. Normally you just set your destination and go. It does have the creep line available here. Again, I don't think FSD's recognizing that at all. Not necessary. This is probably for the earlier builds, is my guess. Nice acceleration. Now coming up here shortly, we kind of have a little S-turn. On V11 it would go wide and then come back in narrow, very unnatural. Let's see how 12 does. Ideally you want to stay real close to that yellow line. Not too bad. Almost perfect. I did see a lot of people getting the 2024.8.7 version rolled out. I don't believe that has this version 12 beta though. So anyone that's on 8.7, hang tight, you'll get that free subscription soon. As soon as this version jumps past the 8.7. I know it sucks waiting. I feel like we all get our fair share of that wait. You know, sometimes you get it early, sometimes you have to wait. Kind of rotates. I can't wait until we get on something more seamless though. I feel like once we all get on 12, it should be much better. Now we have our left turn coming up here. Again, pretty wide road. In general, people tend to track to the right if they're going to continue straight, and about right now people would track to the left. Being in the middle is fine here. So now we definitely want to track to the left. That way if anyone's merging to the right, they can get in. Nice clean turn. It was going for the inside lane. It did see that car there, so it kind of made a little bit of a correction out wide. Alright, we do have a car right behind us as well. So not sure why Beta would do that turn when we have so much distance to get ahead. Obviously it wants to be in this lane. Well, maybe obviously not, because it's merging again. I feel like that's when you have it on assertive, it will definitely make more speed-based lane changes. But when I was on chill driving over this morning, it was just super slow everywhere. So we'll have to do a full test on chill. It's just, you gotta be super chill to run it. Ideally, I would just like them to get rid of this whole chill, average, and assertive, because no one knows how it's changing things unless you really explain to us more in detail. I mean, I know it says it'll follow closer and have more speed-based lane changes, but it feels like crapshoot. You really never know what you're going to get on any setting. Good acceleration out the light, staying nice and tight and close. That's one thing I have noticed on chill, is it will definitely keep that follow distance a little bit back. I tend to use that on the freeway, depending on how heavy traffic is. I think in the city, ideally you want to be on assertive. You don't want to be leaving too many gaps. Got it at 44, picking up just a little bit here. Get moving. Traffic's pushing from behind. This is probably about a 50-mile-an-hour road. Alright, Beta's moving over. Let's see if it'll hold this lane this time. I think it merged back to the left because of traffic flow. Traffic's merging in behind. Is the performance, or is the Model 3 Ludicrous coming out today? That is the question. It's about 9 a.m. I should have this video up maybe about 1 or 2. Depends on how long it takes to upload. And I'm wondering if we'll have the performance Model 3 Ludicrous today. Wouldn't that be amazing? And there's spottings of the silver Model Y out there. I feel like we're right on the cusp of getting a lot of great information. Pretty exciting time right now. We got the green light. On our next turn, we do have kind of a little winding road, Azure. I believe there might still be some construction up top as well. Just cruising 31. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel about this new version 12. It's very smooth. It's so much better planning. I mean, as far as, it's just a lot better. It feels comfortable. It's such a wild feeling. All right, we got this car turning left on their protected. Total of 3 cars. We have another one coming up. Let's see if we can beat them to the light. All right, we got the yield on red. They are turning. Beta is gonna stop and yield for them. We could have probably made it actually, but great maneuver, just showing that it is paying attention, it is watching the other cars. Again, a nice full throttle blast out of there, we would have beat him to the light. Alright, we are at our max set speed, 4 over. Handling these winding roads, actually doing pretty well. In the past, it would go too wide and then too narrow, and it kind of looked like it was making giant S-turns. Ideally on these, it's almost like you kind of want to cut the corner sometimes as well on the tight turns. Now up on the top here, this whole light system is new. Probably won't affect FSD at all here. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you got FSD 12, the 3.3, and if you like it or if you're having any issues. Love to hear from you. And if you're hearing this, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. We're not done yet. We're going to stop here at Sam's, and then I want to try to see if it can route us on this new entrance to the freeway here. And then we'll probably wrap it up for this morning. Still want to do that night drive. I just love the way the visualizations look at night. And believe it or not, sometimes my experience on FSD at night is really good. I don't know if it just lights things up better or what. We'll have to test it out again though. And we're still on assertive, minimal lane changes, no autopilot, set speed. All right, we got the green light. We're gonna be taking a right at the next light, and I believe we should have a little bit more traffic here on Centennial, and then merge into the Sam's Club parking lot. That should be fun. I want to see if it'll do an auto park, and then again, after the auto park, we're going to wrap it up and see if we can get it on the freeway. Perfect merge, early, love it. Got the green light protected right. Just going smooth and consistently slow into this turn. Over the bike lane, we got construction. Merging, pedestrian in the road, clearly on his line though. We are staying wide. Another pedestrian is very wide. And we're kind of just creeping slow with all this construction, 26 and the 30. We got our left turn. Good path, we have 1 car in front of us, and then we should go. We should go now. Don't hesitate. All right, it hesitated and we lost our turn. And we are clear now. Pulled kind of a little off to the middle. I would want it to be a little bit further to the right, especially with traffic. But I'm sure if traffic was there, we would have went wide. All right, it says do not enter here, exit only. Taking it right here. Yeah, that whole getting too close to the curb thing, I think that's completely gone. It's been doing amazing, giving us about a half a foot or a foot or more most of the time. All right, so let's go ahead and kick it off. And we'll kind of get like we were just driving normal. And then we got the brake on, park, start. Takes 1 second. All right, we're pulling up a little bit, but this car doesn't know what we're doing. So I'm just gonna wave him on like we kind of have a plan here. All right, Beta's going slow to park. So this is the only thing. I mean, if you need help parking, this is amazing. It does take a little bit more time though, right? Especially in traffic. So they're probably wondering why I'm parking out here all by myself, and they're kind of smiling and laughing. And very good, we did get parked. All right, let's go ahead and pop in one more navigation point here. So I want to try to get on this freeway entrance that's over here. So let's try navigating to this spot, see where it takes us. All right, where's our route? All right, so it does look like it's taking us. For some reason, it doesn't want to take us on this freeway route. It takes us on this back route. I've noticed that. Let's go ahead and try that. And what we'll do is double tap that. So it's not doing the follow, but this is the follow. Okay, we're in drive now. One press. Nope. Got a car here. Second press. And we're on. Oh, it's funny. It was gonna take a left, which would have been true, the right way to go, but then it decided to take a right, and we're going off of the navigation path. All right, it's rerouting. So let's see if it can get us out of the Sam's Club and Walmart parking lot. I think it can. It's been doing pretty great. And it's a beautiful day. I wish you guys much happiness, much peace in your lives. All right, we're starting to go there. We stopped. All right, Beta, it's your turn to go. We're still pretty good away from the curb, so I'm not too worried about that. Inching over. We got a stop sign, traffic on our left. All right, we are stopping. It looks like the guy in the Toyota to the left here wasn't even paying attention. So we stopped early for the stop sign and then kind of blew past it, but stopped again. We do have some pedestrians here. Go full screen. All right, we're clear with pedestrians. We do have a yield, a little bump. You can see the bump visualization as well. We're definitely going slow enough to ride right over it. Shopping cart didn't visualize there. Another yield and a bump. Oop. Very slow. Actually, there is no bump here. It's just a yield sign, but we definitely slowed over it like it was a hump. We're kind of just cruising through. Beta's definitely being cautious. There is a stop line in the road, and it did not stop there. It was very hard to see, but I saw it. All right, no stop sign here. We do have the right of way. We do have a stop sign with other traffic merging perfectly in. Excellent. And it has our right blinker on, so we're going to be making a right turn. It looks like after all, it rerouted us again. Originally it was going to route us this way, I believe. Now we're inching up to the light. All right, green light protected. Smooth the pull out, but slow. Nice lane change, nice acceleration. So I'm wondering if this, okay, it's definitely not getting us onto the highway. I wonder if I have the highway turned off or something. I know I have HOV lanes turned off. Just wanted to double check here real quick. I'll have to check later. We got the green protected left. Nice and smooth. So ideally, I'd like to take it, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel Beta. I'd like to take it on the left here and see if it reroutes instead of going this whole route right around. This is actually the way we came, but I'm gonna go ahead and make the left and then kick back on Beta. It'll re-navigate us. Just barely made it for that left. All right, now Beta's back on. Let's see if the navigation reroutes. We are rerouted. It looks like it's trying to take us through the freeway again, but we definitely don't want to get on the freeway heading in that direction. It's such a strange phenomenon. What happened is, all this is new construction. This road never existed before. So that's the issue, is the map data is old. I think we're still on 2023 map data if you take a look here at the bottom, which is totally a fail. We need something more real time. Like I saw a comment below, said it perfect. Tesla needs to create their own map data. That way we know where everything is. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna kick on beta again. We gotta make some lane changes though on this one. I don't know if beta can pull this off, because actually now it wants us to get straight here left to the freeway. We're just in the wrong lane to do this type of maneuver. Although beta's waiting to do it, I'm not gonna let it do it. I'm gonna proceed straight through this light. Once we're clear, I'll merge over to the left and then kick on beta one more time. It would have tried to go straight to the left there and it would have probably pulled it off. It's just, I put us into the wrong lane. I don't want it to do that. All right, we got the green light. So yeah, about that map data, all these streets, this highway, this whole interchange right here is all brand new. This new little mini spaghetti bowl, they just recently opened. So it makes sense that it's not on the map data yet, but it would be nice to have Tesla Vision map data. All the cars driving around, just create a new map. That way you at least know if the roads can be traveled, right? We did merge over. We have our entrance on the 95 North. It was picking up speed there pretty good and it slowed down. I don't know if it noticed this Outlander doing something or what, but it did slow down. Picking back up. And you know, sometimes I don't mind the slowdown so much. It's probably just being cautious, right? It's not too slow in that situation. We do have the blinking yellow. We're kind of merged right into the middle first. Recalibrated. So this is a blinking left, unprotected left. We got one car ahead of us. Another car coming up quick. And we got the yellow. They're going to run the red light. And is beta going to push through? I'm going to give us some accelerator. We are definitely pushing through. All right. So I just kind of goosed it on the accelerator and the beta took over after that. But that other car was running the red light, so it did hesitate. It could have probably made the turn if I didn't goose it, but I didn't want to find out too much traffic. All right, merging fast onto the freeway. Now we're back on the V11 stack, 15% offset. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video, everybody. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you on the next one.